I just realized this doll's face sculpting was made where the eyes are different. Wow, this one is going up more in this area, and this one is more rounded. So they're two completely different shapes. I guess that's why they paint them to look like the dolls are a bit cross-eyed, I suppose. Anyway, this was the one they called ARIEL, and they made her like light pale ash blonde, and her eyes were pretty green. Oh my god. I just realized her earrings were seashells and forks. Okay, I'm gonna take them out for a moment. I like these dolls though. I have several. I don't know where the other ones are. I do have more. Okay. There. I'm going to add shimmer on this lip. I'm trying to decide a definite color. I'm thinking I'm gonna do something a bit more. I don't remember. Oops. Okay. Oh. Yes, I like that color more. Oh yeah, I had the red head for Hocus Pocus. I don't know where I put her. I think she would make a cute Ariel. I don't know. I like them to be true to their Disney characters. That's just me personally. I guess it's because I grew up with the Disney movies. But these dolls I think are cute. I like the quality of their clothes. And the style. The style is cute. Okay. So this is a cute lip. That looks good so far. Well, I like it. So it's what I want for the moment. Yeah. Right, it came on thin here and thick there. There it is. Sorry, trying to, well, I can't read her message. Oh, shit. How do I get rid of that? These things are like bubbles. Okay. Oh my god. It's okay. My moderator said to me, no, she got the Barbie Rewind Redhead on Amazon. Her first one came, did not look the best, and the one that just came now looks really good. I was in tears worried about her. She's having a very, very severe reaction to her new hair color. And oh my god, I've never seen anything like this. And I went to cosmetology school, and I always heard about, you know, people having allergic reactions, but I never ever saw it happen. And so it's scary to actually see what happens. So as you can see, here I am mixing my colors. Darn it, I need my computer on. On now. Why is this damn thing not working? Fine, it's fine. Fine, it's fine. I'm repainting this doll and I'm not gonna stop. So you're okay, you're fine. And this isn't something as the Elsa doll was much more difficult because it's something that I'm attached to more.
The Elsa doll?
Oh my gosh, yes, because with her, I didn't have a specific plan or goal how I wanted her to turn out, but I knew I wanted her to be fabulous because, you know, Ed had bought me her for Christmas and I wanted her to be fabulous.
Right.
I like the dark lip, and especially when it shows up red. But now that I redid it, my mom never liked lip liner, and you know, I still wear lip liner. I use it. What are you doing?
Taking a shower.
Oh,
That's why I said I will call you back because I didn't want the water to bother you.
okay. I thought you were gonna show me your doll.
Oh no, I just threw her in my closet because I
Oh
gotta
my
move
god!
out.
You said I just threw her in the closet.
I opened her up though. I looked at her face and yeah, she's perfect. She doesn't have, you know how those particular dolls from that era has that little line under the eye that it's supposed to be like, I guess, eyelashes. It's like a little line.
It's not eyeliner?
Or I think it's eyeliner, but it's the water eyelid at the bottom, the water dot at the bottom. You know the eyelid.
Oh, the eyelid or
The
the
bottom.
pupil?
Okay, you see the eyes, and then at the bottom there's like a little black line they draw where it's supposed to be
Oh,
like
oh,
the
okay, never
bottom
mind. I got
line.
it. I got it.
Yeah.
Style Magic Barbie and Whitney and Christy and Home Pretty Barbie.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have that.
Well, if they don't put that correctly, it makes the eye look off, even if the eye is like centered. So the first doll, that one eye, that little line, it's a tiny, tiny, tiny bit off, and that's what made the eye look weird. But then when I got
Oh.
her out and moved the hair, the eyes and are perfect, they're symmetrical. It's just that one little line is just a little bit off, and that's what
Well,
threw the eye. But she's perfect.
you can take a Q-tip, put a little cotton on the tip of it, very little, let it set in a little bit of nail polish remover, and just wipe that sucker away. Just boom, wipe it off into non-existence.
It's not that bad because the eyes aren't even, the makeup is even. So I was like, oh, that's great, that's okay. But the new one, oh my god, she's perfect.
That's good. I'm glad to hear.
Yeah.
What so what did you tell your husband you had an allergic reaction to the hair color?
No, I told you I'm not gonna say anything. You're crazy. The man will have a cow because then he'll be like, I told you you need to stop.
Oh, no, 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 no. You shocked me. Girl, that man didn't
And
even.
remember, he already knows I'm allergic to those things, and that's
Oh
why
my
he
god.
gets mad. That's why I kept telling you when you would suggest things. I'm like, girl, I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that.
Yeah.
Now you know I wasn't exaggerating. So that's why he was shocked when I was getting my hair colored when I did the blonde, and he didn't see any reaction. And he's like, if you get a reaction, I don't want to hear shit.
Oh.
He was just worried.
Well, yeah. Because the first thing he noticed was you had your root touched up.
That's why I was so happy when I found Madison Reed. And I was like, I gave up with the blonde. And I said, well, you know what? I'm going to do light brown and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I won't use peroxide and things. And then that dye worked for me. I never got like a reaction. I never got irritation.
So what do you think you'll do next?
Oh, I don't know. I'll probably try the full head of highlights with no like color or anything.
Okay, and you think that'll be okay? That'll work?
Yeah, because I used to do my full head of highlights and I would get a little breakout along the edge lines of my hair, but I never got that.
Okay.
So I'll try that, and then if it doesn't really do nothing for me, then I'll just do my hair like light brown. No big deal. I don't want to like do things to me that's gonna keep making me suffer like that.
No, 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 no. You had it. I've never seen a reaction
And
like
if
that.
not, then I'll just go back to my regular old color and just call it a day.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you can get something with a high lift that's similar to what you had before, but a bit lighter, because it goes so good with your skin tone. Okay. Oh my god, I really like this. I like this look. This is pretty.
What are you painting? Which American Girl?
No, not doing anything with American Girl. Girl, no, no, no. I spent too many hours on her. My mom complaining she doesn't like the way it looks like she's wearing lip liner. I don't like the lines around her lips, but it's where she started out with a dark lip. Then I made it lighter. I mean, I could take a reddish color and do like a blend and do very small blending between the line and then that lighter color and just sort of blend, which would look really, really good. But I don't want to.
You just So a light color.
Yeah, my mom used to complain about the way I did my makeup. Oh my God, when I was a teenager, she still does. She thinks, my mom, oh my God, she had the 80s big hair. She used to get perms because she made me do them. And she would get the palest light pink lipstick you could ever in your life dream of that doesn't even look good with your skin tone. Because my mom was darker skinned when I was growing up, with her having Native American in her. And oh my gosh, with her having Native American and French and all that, she did the big hair, the pastel. I remember that lipstick it looked like, oh my God, I'm looking at the shades of pink in front of me, and all of these are dark. It was kind of like my nail polish. Yeah, it looked like my nail polish.
You gave also like a 90s look.
Um, Not intentionally, but I'm probably gonna do a very slight blend between that, because what I was doing was like a highlight in her lips, and I got carried away. I got excited with the way it was looking and the color and her skin tone, everything. So I got super excited about that. Oh, I think she's done. Okay, this girl is done. I'm sitting here talking. I'm done. I'm painting her. I'm done with her. Miss Dang looks good like this. Okay. So originally these have shimmer eyeshadow. There we go. Like my nails. I love shimmer. So I'm gonna put that over hers, because I kind of wiped it off. When you're painting dolls, it's amazing what one drop can do. I'm laughing, girl, because I'm sitting here thinking, was your husband asleep when your doll arrived?
No, he's at home.
Oh, he's not. Oh, he done left.
Yeah, he's working. He left
I
early.
keep asking because I'm like, oh, that's why you threw her in the closet like that.
Oh no, I just threw her in the closet because I wanted her away from everything. Because I had some crap sticking out.
I've
I don't want him up
since,
in my shirt.
oh my God, girl, I've been cleaning, doing stuff, getting stuff out the way. I've taken my trash out 3 times since yesterday,
Girl,
filling it up.
it's so cold. Like my apartment has so much heat. You go to the radiator and it's pumping, but it's still cold in the apartment.
No, mine's
It's so
warm.
crazy.
I turned my heat up. It's 82 in the bedroom, 82 in this area, so my paint's gonna dry super fast.
Yeah, I have my Dyson heater on.
But I'm making sure the heat is on. Now, I'm debating if I want to do anything with her eyebrows, because I do have my sable brown, which is my absolute to die for hair. I mean, brown. That's my favorite brown. I mix that with everything. This one, that's sable brown. It looks lighter in person.
It's a question of time.
Oh, did you see the video clip I did? I rebooted Angel Face Barbie last night.
Oh, I saw that before I hopped in the shower.
Oh my goodness, girl. Yes, I stayed up.
She was beautiful.
I was done with her. I did her reboot. I was done in like an hour or something.
That was fast.
Yeah, that's what I said. But then too, it
Oh
was
my
like,
goodness, it's so fucking cold. Oh my god. I hate when you come out the shower and it's freezing. I mean, you get it. And
oh
you get
no.
heat.
No, I
Oh
don't
my
have
goodness.
that. No, I
Girl,
wasn't
this weather
freezing.
is insane.
Oh well, that's true.
OMG.
I yeah, I done did my cleaning. I've had I took a thorough bath, well, shower last night and washed my hair yesterday, and I did all of that all over again. So I've had my regular bath, and then I got up, stood up, and took a shower, and did a conditioning
What?
mask, all of that.
It's a question.
Okay, there we go. Oh, I like this color. See, that's what I like about the sable brown. It's a beautiful shade of brown, and it goes with most skin tones, and it's easy to
Yes.
blend. So I'm happy with this result. All right, so let me play around underneath her eyes. with a little bit of this extra brown on that. Ooh, I like that. That looks good. I'm not even going to ask what you're doing. I don't want to know.
Just trying myself.
Okay, so there. We did save a brown underneath. So with this, like I said, with acrylics, you have to wait for it to dry. So as it dries, it gets darker. I thought I would just come out. Well, since I was going to repaint her, I thought I would give y'all a little bit of painting entertainment. To have something positive to watch. Okay, there we go. Now, when I put the sealer on, this is going to turn to another color.
What is this world coming to me?
I don't know, but I'm not looking at anything that deals with a lot of new stuff. I just look at the weather right now, and that's it. Okay, there we go. That added a little drama. This looks pretty. This is pretty. So I went with a earthy toned paint palette, and I decided that with the earthy tone eyebrows around the eyes and the lip color, and give her the bright blue eyes. That way the eyes pop more by using the more earthy tone colors with everything else. So yeah, kind of like a more, it's more natural, but the eyes pop. And I do not have one with. I know that they're doing the ILY, the Disney ILY, like 12-inch fashion dolls. They have a blonde. I saw it at youloveit.com, and she's got the blue eyes, the light blonde hair, and I don't know. She's like a Stitch, and I have not seen her, so I don't know when she's coming out. So I really like that. With me, with my dolls, most of the time, I don't know. I grew up. I just love. When I grew up, I played with mostly blonde dolls. I just like blonde dolls. That doesn't mean I like, my hair. I can only tolerate it blonde for so long, and went to a darker color. But I'm probably gonna be changing that a little bit soon. Something a little darker. Okay. So I'm doing touch up with her nose, like a little contouring. Not too much. I want to keep it cute, not where it looks like lines in her face. I've seen people do that. Okay, give it a little. Oh, make it like honey, you should have. Yeah, you should have caught when you got done.
What?
I said you should have caught when you got done.
What do you mean?
Like in the bathroom.
Mama, that's why I wanted to hang up. You said no.
Okay, Miss Jenkins.
You said no, no, no. That's okay. Now she said you should have called when you finished. Make up your mind, girl.
Never mind, forget it. Stinker butt. I never really noticed the sounds because we always chat if we're in the bathroom or kitchen, whatever, it doesn't matter. And I never really paid attention to the sounds until now. Well, India, I have a lot of viewers from India. The United States is number one. India has been number two, and I'm talking thousands of people. I did a screenshot, like literally, like 100,000 people watching 28 days. And the second one is India. And I'm sitting here thinking about the sounds they're hearing with me talking with you. And I'm like, oh my God. It is no telling. Vanessa in London told me, some things that men do, like, oh no, they just watch and, just knock. I'm just using, you can read between the lines. So, I'm not trying to use adult language or nothing like that. I want this to be cute for anyone and everyone as we're going through these difficult times. All right, so there she is with a little shadowing. The contouring I did, if you notice, you can barely see it, and that's because I wanted to keep it cute. I don't want it to look where it's very noticeable. I want it to blend, to give her a natural look. So I'm going to add some shimmer, more shimmer over the eye. Girl, I'm so angry. This storm came and ruined everything. Because I had that money. I had done planned on using that money. And Anna was on sale because I was going to use Anna to make a mini me. And here she is on sale for, a lot cheaper. And oh my God, I had to use all that money to go out and buy stuff to prepare for this ice storm, snowstorm, whatever you want to call it. It's a ribbon from Texas going through, oh my God, ripping up through, going like from Texas. It's a ribbon that's going northeast and up. So it's like I call it a ribbon because let's say it's like that. And, it's just, it's crazy. So I hope all of you are as ready as you can be. You know what I worry about a lot? Because in North Carolina, the western area in the mountains, I used to live up, I used to, live there. And those people, I mean, in the mountains, you have people that are in old homes that their parents grew up in. And I mean, houses up in the mountains that they're not pretty, they're very worn down and everything. The walls don't have insulation. Um, the water, it's, oh my God, it's just bad. The things are like shacks barely standing up and people live in them. And they have old fireplaces. I worry about those people during this time because, I mean, they live in, some of them live in mobile homes. Remember the mobile home I told you about? That I thought was abandoned. And I was like, so I like to look in old houses, abandoned old houses. And it was right there behind where I was living. And, I went around and I was touching at the little glass door. The house looked abandoned. It was weeds, all this stuff around it. Girl, I heard this coughing coming from the inside. I started going, Kitty, Dixie, where you at, girl? Dixie. Girl, I started talking like my cat had done got out the house and I couldn't find her. I was shocked that someone lived in something that bad. I mean, it's terrible, horrible living conditions. And, girl, I was playing it off and I just remember being so shocked somebody lived in that thing. Anyway, it's just, and then you got people that are living in tents. I see that there used to be just one tent back back here
It's
somewhere.
sad because some people don't have the funds to repair and stuff.
Honey, these people are living on, governmental assistance. They're barely making it. We're looking at people who live way up in the hills at the mountains, the limited education, limited resources.
Thing for people that don't do nothing for them.
Exactly. And these people grew up with, like I said, limited resources, limited education, things like that. I mean, girl, when you go to the mountains, yes, you got the beautiful parts of North Carolina mountains, but let me tell you, when you live there, because I was in Morganton, and you see the good and the bad. But I'm gonna tell you, when I was in downtown Morganton on State Road behind Burger King, girl, I was coming from going to the antique shops downtown, and I saw that skunk. I know it was a female skunk. She was mostly white. I saw that skunk going right up into that little tent. I was laughing because that skunk was going right up in there and it was going to fumigate that tent. Because it was a female skunk. Female skunks are quicker to spray because sometimes they got little baby ones. You know?
So they're attacking the babies. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
girl,
did.
that skunk went right up in that little tent. And and up in the mountains, everybody knows everyone. And the lady said that the people that lived, she knew the people, she knew about them. She said they were all receiving SSI and to keep their money because they were getting meth. And so they would live in tents with, or create some with uh, tarp, blue tarp, cover their tents with tarp and stuff like that. So she was like, yeah, she told all the tea, girl. She told all their tea. But when that skunk went up in that thing, oh Lord, I was laughing. Y'all know me. I mean, oh my God, I'm gonna laugh at anything and everything. So it's really sad, because when you look at the mountain people, they're easily deceived and, just lacking, skills. You know, I'm not saying everyone in the mountain, I'm just saying from the people that I saw personally. So yeah, it's just really sad. And they had a clinic. It was oh my God, what was that clinic? It was it was for people low income to get dental and vision and mental health. And in the mountains, you got these clinics with these weird names, and I can't think of them. I do remember the Good Samaritan Clinic. Good Samaritan Clinic that helped a lot of people that were with farming, who worked with farming, poultry, chicken, cow, for them to have some dental, vision, mental health, and to get medications.
They're stupid. I'm sorry, but they're stupid.
Oh,
They keep voting for fucking people that don't do
oh,
nothing for
honey,
them.
I'm not trying to use the language.
They keep voting for people that are not doing anything for them, and I'm sick of using that excuse about them not being educated or anything. They know how to use their cell phones. They know how to look up something. They know how to go to a library.
Well, the thing
Go on
is, though,
YouTube. They're on YouTube watching so many videos. Go on YouTube and look up history and let a history person read you history books that are real. You don't gotta know how to read in order to
I think
listen.
it's more to it than that because in the mountains, not everyone, when you're looking like the people that I'm describing, they don't have cell phones. They don't even have a phone.
But they go to
And
school. They got a
these,
library. They got encyclopedias. They can
honey,
go and
people
look
aren't
at
going to
things.
that. These people grew
I
up
know, but
where
this
their
is what I
parents
mean.
took them out of
Like they're
school, made them work, farmland,
right.
stuff like that. So they didn't have that opportunity, you know.
Okay, so they went to church, and in church, what do they teach you? God, love the neighbor.
Girl, they don't even go to church. They work.
But they're confused.
Um,
Okay, so
you
these,
know, you
what is it? Are ignorant and stupid people hateful?
no, you have two different types of mountain people. Two different types. You have the ones that are very poor and struggling and grew up in poverty where they had nothing and limited supplies. They were pulled out of school to work in fields,
Okay,
on
so that still
farms.
doesn't that still does shouldn't affect your sense of like empathy and love and care for human life and people and having love. You know that my parents grew up poor. My father grew up in the mountains in Puerto Rico. They walked to school barefoot. That has nothing to do with your moralities, your feeling for love for all walks of life. That has nothing to do with anything. That's why I'm sick of using those
Well, the thing
excuses for
is up
people.
there, not everyone has the transport, the way to get those programs or things available. They are like stuck up in the mountains. They have to plant their own food and stuff like that. There is no car, there's no transportation for them. They are like hidden near
So what's the
creeks. I
excuse
mean,
for them voting for people that don't do
well, they didn't
anything?
vote. A lot of them people don't vote. The people who get out and vote are people that have cars up at there. Burke County of North Carolina, you
Well,
know.
go online and go and look. Most of the people up there do vote, and they vote Republican, and
Well,
they
yeah,
vote for
that's the
these
ones who are
people.
homeowners and upper class, middle class, they have everything to do that. But yeah, not everyone votes up there.
And that's another thing that's ridiculous. They need to vote so that they get proper help and proper people in office that's going to do things for the people that need it.
Oh well. But yeah, I feel really sad for them when it comes to this time of the year because right now, with a lot of bad weather, it's hard for them to do anything. I mean, I've seen some people that they don't have working bathrooms in their homes, they don't have running water, some of them. They're in houses from, oh my gosh, that their parents grew up in. You know, you can see through the boards of the floor. I've witnessed it. And then you got some in rundown trailers. The walls are falling down.
And you know
All
what's
kinds of
even
stuff.
sadder? That a lot of the people in Congress, that those are their constituents. They know that these people live like that, and they do nothing for them.
But
And
you
that's
know,
just horrible.
also,
And
you know, these
police
people.
to states that don't have issues, but they don't do anything for these people.
No, but
Our government knows exactly what those people go through, and nobody goes to help them.
yeah,
We live
it's
in a
really
we live
sad.
in a horrible, like it's always been horrible. We're living in a time of the have-nots and of the haves and have-nots.
Okay, I'm applying sealer.
But I get what you're saying. It's like that in
Yeah,
all
I'm
states.
simply trying to describe how they're
I know
living
what you're
and the lack of
describing.
education, but I'm not trying to be political with it. I don't want to
They
go
have that.
politics.
They have that, but that is involved with politics. That the politicians are the ones that are supposed to create all of these things for these people to make it a little
Well,
easier for them, and they don't.
talking about
So
that,
poverty,
I can say
poverty and
this.
politics go hand in hand.
I can say this from personal experience of actually seeing it happen when Kamala Harris stepped in and the Helene earthquake. I mean, sorry, Helene earthquake. I meant that Helene hurricane happened. Kamala Harris had the trucks from the Walmart distribution center. The trucks went to the mountains. They took huge trucks, and Dolly Parton was working with them in Tennessee. But they had 18 wheelers showing up. Kamala Harris was there on ground, but she had already sent trucks to provide water, relief, tents, everything they could. It was incredible the amount of help. I also saw her in Durham before she went live on TV. Because remember, I was telling you, she was right there at the street where me and my mom lived together. And she went into that building that was a bank. And it needed a lot of upgrades and stuff like that. And all I know is when week after she left that building, you saw action take place. They came and they restored that tower bank. It was the first, I think it was the first black owned bank in Durham. And they needed funds to renovate and to upgrades. And when she left there a week later, girl, that thing was bad. They done redid it, everything. Primed it, painted it, new windows, completely renovated the inside. It took, and that's been a wow now. But watching her, I saw stuff get done. Stuff got done, and it didn't take a year. It happened right then and there. It's really sad. A lot of people didn't actually get to see that because she didn't televise it. She didn't show and talk about what she had just got through doing working with them and stuff like that. And I don't know. I guess she feels like she doesn't need to make a show of it because people will say, "Oh, she's just doing that to get brownie points." And I guess that's why she never mentioned it. But all I know is firsthand, me and my mom saw whatever that woman did. She hit that ground running, and we saw results. And I never saw that with um, any of our other politicians or running for president. I never got to see it with my eyes. Her, I got to see with my eyes. You know what I'm saying? I need to get my matte sealer. So that was why, you know, I had supported her because I actually saw someone who wasn't just saying what they were going to do, but I actually saw her do it. And I think that's important. Is to see someone, the fruit of their labor or the fruit of their actions, to someone who's not just going to say they're going to do something, but they're actually going to physically do something and you see them do it.
They put their words to action.
Exactly. You know, don't talk it, do it. So I respect her, but also being related to a lot of people I'm related to, I know why people didn't vote. A lot of people didn't vote in that direction because people are used to having, you know, a Caucasian older male as a president of the United States.
The rapists, they just
Okay,
want
I'm
a
not
man.
going there. I'm not going to get that
Because
into
they're, because
politics.
it's like that. It's always been like that, girl. Women couldn't vote. Women couldn't do anything for many, many years. That's just the reality. It's not about not talking about it. Not talking about it is what got the Germans in trouble. Oh, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to look at news. And then boom. People
Okay.
keep trying to normalize it, and ignoring things is not going to make anything better. We just have to learn how to not consume ourselves, but ignoring it and not facing it and not
Well,
talking about it
everyone's
is
going to
what got
have
the
to
Germans in
figure it
trouble.
out. So the majority of people, you know, they just have to figure it out, and they don't have a lot of time to do that because it's not a joke, it's not a game. This is a scary reality that we are dealing with, and you know, anyway, um, all right,
It's hard to
so
talk about those things and not talk about the other things that affect it. That's what I mean. It's like,
I know, but with me, I was
because everything
just
goes hand
trying
in
to
hand.
just focus on, you know, stuff that I've actually seen with my eyes myself, not through other people's eyes, but through mine that I actually saw.
Yeah, but that type of poverty is everywhere.
Oh, of course. I'm just
You go to
speaking
Puerto
here in this
Rico,
area. But then
Puerto
it
Rico
was
is part
like
of the United States, and they don't
when,
even do
you
anything for those
know, with
people.
after Helene, and then once that, when she was out, and then the other administration come in, girl, they didn't send nothing to North Carolina. They sent nothing to the mountains to
Nothing
help the
at
people.
all.
Nothing.
They didn't even send anything to Puerto Rico during Hurricane Maria, and it destroyed
Well,
everything. And
girl.
that's the United States.
I'm sorry, but when I
So,
think of this administration in Puerto Rico, I think of the loaf of bread he threw. And it's
no,
not
he was
cute.
throwing paper towels, girl. It wasn't even
Oh,
bread. At
God.
least bread people could eat.
All right, so I just finished her repaint. I like it much better. I like this much better with the hair color because she's got like a ultra lash, ultra lash, ultra ash blonde hair color.
You're so cute.
Girl, I'm my mouth. I don't know how. I'm trying to say two words at the same time, and I take two words and I unconsciously combine them together without thinking. So yeah, okay, there we go. So she's got her repaint, her little razzle dazzle. Let me see. I call these two. These two are sisters because they're kind of like twins. I did not paint them. I don't think I'm going to. I'm just gonna leave them like they are. But yeah, these are like sisters. So I call them twins, and I love their hair colors. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh my god, I do have another blonde because the blonde came in this. I don't know where she's at. So I have a lot of these dolls, different skin tones, hair colors, everything. I just don't remember where I put them. So I'm still going through stuff. All right. So her repaint is finished, and now I'm gonna let it seal. Yay! And she looks good. I'm happy. Wait, I didn't put sealer. Did I put sealer on her lips? Yeah, I did. I can see it in the middle. Okay, so it's done. All right, she's finished. Yay! She got a repaint. Oh, I can't wait. We repaint the red head to look like Ariel, to give her the blue eyes with the red hair and then the red lip. Yep. Alright, thank you all for watching. Stay safe, everyone, and stay encouraged. Alright? And as human beings, let's just try to be there and support one another as people. We have choices, and they can be good ones or bad ones. Cool. I like that. That looks good. That looks good. Alright.